There's certainly going to be more indictments coming over the next 3.5 years of the Trump administration. If you look at the Comey indictment, Martha, this was a grand jury indictment delivered in Alexandria, Virginia, not exactly a hotbed of Donald Trump's political support. There were three requested indictments. The grand jury returned 2 of those 3 indictments. So I think they showed they were judicious. I think that it showed clearly that there were a couple of things that James Comey did wrong.
The deep state reckoning is just beginning, with the grand jury indicting former FBI Director James Comey for lying to and obstructing Congress. The charges center around Comey's congressional testimony regarding the origins of the Russia hoax. And some believe he could face even more charges for his role in it.
Will be lucky if there is not a grand conspiracy charge brought. Comey and company and all of them got involved in the so-called Clinton plan, which, if you remember, the Clinton plan was to do what? To say that the Trump campaign was colluding with the Russians. That's like the quintessential definition of conspiracy.
This is the tip of the iceberg. He leaked classified information to create a narrative politically. I think that's a strong case. But there's so much else. Comey knew then what we all know now and ignored it. I believe he withheld exculpatory information from the court because he wanted Trump to be found guilty.
But some are defending Comey, including his former right-hand man, Andrew McCabe.
I'm not aware of Jim Comey ever authorizing some other person to leak information. That's not something I experienced personally. It's not something I saw in all the time I spent working around Jim Comey. I didn't ever see Jim Comey authorizing other people to leak information.
All right, Joey, answering a reporter's questions, a lot different than what you say to Congress when you're under oath.
Yeah, the indictment was short and sweet. So there's a lot of information that we don't have, such as what exactly they indicted him on. But, you got McCabe there saying, I don't think I ever remember that. But it's also his testimony juxtaposed to Comey's that Ted Cruz was getting at. So I don't know much about this, and I'm not a lawyer, but I do know a big part of the government's plan, usually in things like this, is to start to get someone to tell on the other to keep themselves out of trouble. And when Vance and Trump are signaling things, and I don't think they're a part of the Justice Department's investigation here, but when many people are saying things like, I think there are more to come, I wonder if that's part of it. If the idea is to put pressure in so many places, somebody says, hey, I'll talk to get me out of this.
Yeah, the paperwork, the notes, and the personal notes, that's what I think a lot of what the FBI is in the Department of Justice is looking at, which begs the question, could Hillary Clinton be the next person indicted? During a 2016 congressional hearing, I pressed Comey on Hillary, and he denied that she ever lied to him.
Did Hillary Clinton lie under oath?
Not to the FBI, not in a case we're working.
Did you review the documents where Congressman Jim Jordan asked her specifically? And she said, quote, there was nothing marked classified on my emails, either sent or received, end quote.
I don't remember reviewing that particular testimony. I'm aware of that being said, though.
Did the FBI investigate her statements under oath on this topic?
Not to my knowledge. I don't think there's been a referral from Congress.
Do you need a referral from Congress to investigate her statements under oath?
Sure do.
You'll have one.
Yeah, that came a few hours later. Anita, where do you see this going?
Well, I think we all heard Devin Nunes talk about how Hillary was involved in pushing this plan that Trump was colluding with Russia, right? I happened to pull an article. This is an article, this is a CNN article from 2022, okay? It says, Hillary Clinton personally approved plan to share Trump-Russia allegation with the press in 2016, campaign manager says. So this is not some right-wing conspiracy. This is not some Republican talking points. This is a CNN article from 3 years ago. So I think I wouldn't be surprised if she could be indicted and finally have to answer some of these questions about this Russia collusion narrative and this dossier.
Well, remember, the pressure on her regarding the email was pretty intense because it kept going because they never would cough up those documents. And even though the FBI director said he needed a referral, to best of my knowledge, they did nothing absolutely nothing to actually go back and investigate that. Nobody was contacted. No documents were reviewed that we're aware of. And so this idea that the Hillary Clinton campaign spent some $10 million to generate this fictitious documentation that they could then use to change an election. Thank goodness it didn't work, though.
Right, it didn't work. Well, I would also say this. I don't think that Hillary Clinton and Comey are necessarily buddies. I think that even though Comey didn't go the distance on the butter emails, the email server in the bathroom and all this stuff, I think that was a contributing factor to her loss in 2016, among many, many other things, the basket of deplorables. But I'd also say that just this week, I believe it was, on The View, Joy Behar said, I don't like Comey. I don't want him to get indicted, but I don't like him because I think he ruined things for Hillary. So I think, maybe to your earlier point, I think there's some behind-the-scenes bad blood, and all of this just might resurface a whole lot of drama.
Yeah, I thought the FBI director was fundamentally totally wrong and screwed over Hillary Clinton. You don't go make a 12-minute statement telling everything that this person did wrong, but we're not going to charge them.
Yeah.
That's why the Democrats are mad and upset. And so if Comey thinks he's got this wave of Democrats behind him, I don't think so. To your point, Tommy, exactly right.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.